Hey, quick question for all the people mad at Donald Trump for calling that reporter a piggy. Would you have preferred he called her Hitler, racist, rapist, pedo, dictator, fascist? Would you have preferred one of those? Just checking.
I don't know. Was she any of those? If so, then no, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. We see where you're going with this. These are all things that have been said of Donald Trump. It was the reporter a piggy. Oddly enough, and listen, this is coming from a heavy guy. Oddly enough, you're defending a man that would look at you and say the same fucking thing. That would look at you and go, well, you got a few pounds on you. That's the guy you're defending. But let's go through the list. You said, would we prefer that we call, or that he called her Hitler, fascist, racist, rapist, pedo, and dictator. All things that have been said about Donald Trump. That's the point you're trying to make. So my question is, are any of these things indicative of the reporter? Is the reporter any of these things? Then if so, it would be okay. See, you don't like the fact that we refer to Donald Trump as Hitler. J.D. Vance referred to Donald Trump as Hitler. Why? Because he's the closest version of that man in modern times. Fascist. He does fascist things. If Donald Trump doesn't want to be called a fascist, he shouldn't do fascist things. Racist. The man's been a racist his entire fucking life. His entire fucking life. The fucking federal government successfully sued him and his father for racial discrimination. He has a racist past that is as public as can be, that stretches back decades. Rapist. He has been adjudicated as having assaulted a woman. He has, 23, 24 credible allegations against him? Pedo. The dude was best friends with the world's most infamous pedophile. He has talked about, in a sexual manner, children on audio. We have tape after tape after tape, interview after interview after interview, where he's been, what's the proper term? Expressing his desire to have intercourse with his child? And dictator. The guy who said he wanted to be a fucking dictator on day one? The guy who tried to overthrow his own government to install himself as a dictator over the will of the people? All of these things describe Donald Trump. And you have a problem with us being honest as to who he is. Is the reporter any of these things? If so, then we would have had no problem with him referring to her as that. But that's not what he did he? He did what he always does. He insults women because he doesn't like to be talked back to by them. And I got news for you, boo. That includes you.